I am about to tell you one of the most compelling and intriguing story plots that you have heard in such a long time. After watching this video, I can't imagine that you're not just gonna immediately go watch this movie. So, Son of Monarchs, directed by Alexis Gambis, is about the internal conflict of a Mexican man played by Tenoch Huerta, who grew up in an area of Mexico rich with monarch butterflies. After enduring the loss of his family and being raised by his big brother, he moves to America to become a biologist who studies butterflies. What did I tell you? I don't understand how you're still on this video without just closing it and jumping straight over to HBO Max and diving right in and having your eyelids held open like we're on Clockwork Orange or something. So if you haven't figured it out yet, I was being sarcastic. I watched this film waiting and waiting and waiting. I checked the time at 30 minutes, 60 minutes, an hour 15. Nothing happens. It just meanders for 90 minutes, moving to and fro from meaningless conversations and attempts at tension that just don't work. There was also some intentional and unnecessary political lines throughout the movie about the orange president, and it just felt way too awkward and forced. And it almost felt to me like they just made this movie to say like, hey, your president, that last one you had was really bad. And maybe that is what they were trying to do. Still a bad movie. I think this is a movie that was supposed to be about character exploration, but it's poorly executed and felt too surface level for a movie where that is its primary objective. The massive interpersonal conflict in this movie is really only displayed in 2 scenes, and it happens way too late in the film. As I reflected on this film, I thought, okay, it is totally possible that I missed the entire point. Maybe I wasn't on my A game. Maybe the intent of the film just flew right over my silky smooth baldness. But then I found this interview with the director.
Well, first of all, I think that an animal is a good way of grouping a lot of topics together, because an animal can represent politics. You know, the monarch butterfly represents migration. It's been used as kind of a symbol for migrant rights because of the fact that monarch butterflies migrate from Canada through the US and arrive in Mexico. But it's also an animal that we study in labs. It's also related to the day of, to the souls of the dead in Mexico. So it encompassed all of these ideas. But one of the big themes that I was trying to work on with Tenoch was this idea of identity. To one extent, he studies identity in a laboratory, and to another extent, he's also trying to understand his own identity. And so I think that that was kind of an interesting combination to both.
Okay, cool. So I didn't miss the fact that this movie was just about this dude who studied butterflies and wasn't sure who he was as a person, so he wants to become a butterfly and migrate back to Mexico. Cool. So yeah, Son of Monarchs is a 2-star film for me, as it was choppy, slow, and unfocused, and above all else, meandering. I could hardly stay engaged through this film, and perhaps the only reason I was able to make it through was the moderately well done cinematography. I would encourage you to find a better movie to watch this weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you in the next one.